Welcome back to World Tradition, my viewers and subscribers. How are you guys doing today? Today is a beautiful day. This is the day that we commemorate the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And I hope you enjoyed your Easter. I really do hope so. So today I'm going to go into this topic here called Purpose must be realized. Purpose must be realized. It doesn't matter how far you are from your purpose, you're going to get there. Yes, it doesn't matter how far you are from it, God will take you. God will propel you into your destiny. I don't care what He has to do to get you there, He will get you there. So please don't forget to like and share the video. Comment if you want to. And I also want to welcome all my new viewers. I want to thank all those who have been supporting me for the past few months. Those who liked and shared the video, thank you so much. And today, now I'm going to be talking a little bit about myself. It is not something that I feel comfortable doing. Well, now I feel a little bit more comfortable because I'm learning to make myself vulnerable and open up a little bit more. But normally, I'm the type of person who don't see anything much of myself to talk about like that. What you see is what you get. I don't really talk about myself because you see it, so I don't have to tell anybody anything. But my children sometimes encourage me to talk a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing today. So I just want to tell you a little bit about my life. I am from a little district in St. Mary, very poor parish. I think they say it's the poorest parish in Jamaica. As all we have there is was a banana and landslides. That's all, really. So that's where I came from. And I went to school very young at age about age 3. My cousin was there to teach me how to read, and thank God for some teachers who made great impact in my life. Sister Jude, Teacher Ina, Miss Joyce, and Sister Grace. And when I went to um, primary school, I can't think of any teacher who really made any great impact when I was in primary school. All of them were like average. None actually took any interest. But when I went to an all-age school, I remember Mrs. Henry, Mrs. Macken, and Mrs. Whiteley. They made impact on my life. And I remember in the 8th grade, Mr. Palmer made great impact. I think he became a politician afterwards, but he made great impact in my life. And I dropped out of school in the 8th grade because I got pregnant, and my mother thought I had failed her miserably because she really spent a lot of money on me. I even used to go to Marymount Prep School. She sent me to that school. And so I was not a dunce. I was a brilliant kid. But when you look at it and you want smarty, you think you're hot. So, you have your little boyfriend, and all of a sudden, things getting at things, and things getting at things, and you're in a big problem now. And you have this big belly now, and you just have to deal with it, right? Because you think you're grown. So you went and you did what grown people did, and then you have to suffer the consequence. Anyway, I suffered. I went through my deep waters. I learned how to struggle. Never liked it all, but what to do? Anyway, I met my husband later on. Start living nice and everything. But what is more important than a great education? Hmm? But anyway, when you're in Jamaica and you cannot pay to go to school, it's over for you, really. There's no way. So that is why I thank God for America, because when I came here, I got a second chance to prove myself. And I couldn't do it without the help of friends, my children, um, especially my daughter. She would keep prompting me, Mommy, you can't go back to school. You're a brilliant woman. When we used to write your letters and we made any kind of grammatical errors, you used to mark it and send it back like teacher. So, Mommy, why you don't? But what my daughter did not know is that because of words that were said to me at a young age, is like I internalized them and I believed them, and I just thought I wasn't going to ever going to make it, or anything good was in me. That's what I thought. We have to be careful what we say to young people, because we can kill their dream just like that with the words that we say. No, I I became widowed at a young age, so I decided I got a chance to come to America, and just meeting people, and you work for people, and they want to know if which school you've been to. And when you tell them that you've never been to high school, they can't believe, because they tell you, oh, you're so intelligent and whatever, and you're so dedicated to your work, and you should go to school. But I could not have told them that I was insecure about going to school. Anyway, I had an uncle who was always very educationally oriented. In fact, he taught himself how to read, and he had 2 years of college before he died too. So he started to go to this GD class, and he encouraged me to go, so I went. And then going to the GD class, in and out, sometimes you can't get to go, but finally I had the time, so I decided to go again, and was having problems with trigonometry. So I would ask even young children to show me how to do it. I had a wonderful teacher who was very supportive. And one day she told me, I think you're ready for the GD. I said, Me, no, sir. I'm not ready. She said, Yes, you're ready. I said, I don't think I'm ready because I don't know the trigonometry that well. So I went and I got some help, and plus she would show me a few. And she said, They're not going to give you a lot of those on the exam. As long as you know fraction and percentage and word problem and algebra and all of that. And I wasn't so hot with algebra, but at least I understood some of the concepts and the formulas. Anyway, I decided to go and do the exam. And at the time when I did my exam, they used to pull people off of their jobs and send them to do the exam, because a lot of people in America were working and they did not finish high school. So they were giving them the opportunity to go and take the exam. So there was a lot of backlog after you do the test. The results take a long time to come out. And I know I did my best on the exam, but because I didn't hear from them, I was thinking maybe I did poorly, or you start to think all different kind of things. But then when the results came back, when my result came back, I realized that I went over the pass mark. The pass mark is 220 and I got 240, so I didn't do so bad, right? Anyway, I I'm going on and I think, okay, I have my GED, so nobody can say I didn't try. But God was not finished with me yet. I noticed I started to get dreams that I'm going to school. But me say I went to school and get my GED, so what kind of dream may I get again? The dreams kept coming, seeing myself in uniform going to school. I even dreamed one time that I saw my pastor, said he's giving me $20,000. And I said, Pastor, I don't want to take the $20,000 because once I finish use up this money and you want it back, I'm not going to be able to pay you back. And he said to me, no, you don't have to pay me back. This is from me to you. But I never understood why he said that. I never understood. I just watched the dream, watched the dream, watched the dream. And it was my pastor, it was the Lord telling me that when you go to school, all bills are going to be paid. Don't worry about the tuition. Anyway, talking to friends, and I remember I have this brother in my church named Brother Fitz. He talked to me about going to school and getting a grant or aid or financial aid. I said, wow, really? So I said, I'm going to take advantage of this. But going into college was one of the hardest things for me. I lingered. And I remember my daughter writing me a letter, and she put a bank book in there with $1,000. And when I read the thing, she said, Mommy, any days you show me a school schedule, this $1,000 is yours. But I couldn't take her $1,000 because I didn't have college on my mind. I didn't think I was college material because of some words that I've heard because I dropped out of school, right? So I just didn't think I would do it. I would be able to do it. Anyway, she would nudge me every now and again, nudge me every now and again, nudge me every now and again, and I wouldn't budge. And I didn't tell her that I was insecure. She saw me as this confident person, but deep down I was very insecure. And I'm going to close this one here, and I have to do a part two. I don't want the videos to be too long, so you get bored with it. So I'm going to do a part two because listen, man, what is fear cannot be unfair. When God says this is what He wants for you, you better follow the leader. Don't try to hijack God's plan for your life. Purpose must be realized. So just don't move a muscle. I am coming back with part two.